How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is time for another comic book haul. I went to two separate shows over the past weekend. One was a sports card show at the local trade center that's up the street from my house. I've been there before, and usually I find one or two people selling comics, which I did again this time. And then I also went to a big, huge flea market in Livonia, Michigan, over the weekend too. It's the Greenmead one. It's a really big one. It's in a big park. That one was not looking good, but I did end up finding somebody who was selling comics, and we can get into that too. But anyway, for the first one, the sports card show, there wasn't a lot of people selling comics. I did find a couple of vendors that were selling them. So I came across this one dealer that was selling a bunch of dollar comics. So I ended up picking up some Marvel 2-in-1s. So I got Marvel 2-in-1 18, Marvel 2-in-1 26, 27 with Deathlock. I do have a full run of these. I just, these were like in a little bit better condition than the ones I already have. Marvel 2-in-1 28 with the Submariner. And then this one is a good one. Not too many people realize that Marvel 2-in-1 29 with the Master of Kung Fu. This is actually the second appearance of Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew. She's on the last page. It's her second time that she shows up in the Marvel Universe. So 29 is her cameo in the last page, and then number 30 is her actual, well, it's her third appearance, but her actual second full appearance. So again, I got this for $1. Then she shows up in this one, 31 also, and also number 32. So for $1, I figured, what the heck, why not? Here's number 33 with Madred the Mystic. Thing and Nighthawk in number 34. So it's a nice little run here for $1 a piece. And then the last one was Thing and the Skull the Slayer, number 35. I don't know why every time I do a video, my voice starts going. Then there was a couple of other comics I picked up. This is the Invincible Cowborg. This is a, apparently it's a Chick-fil-A kids meal comic right there. I'm big on, as I say in all my videos, promotional comics. So I picked that one up. Just a random Secret Invasion, number 2 of 8. Cartoon Network starring Johnny Bravo, big Johnny Bravo fan. Issue number 14 for $1. This one just was a cover by strictly. Brimstone number 2. That was $1 also. And then I found this, that was from one dealer. And I found this other dealer. It was a guy and a girl. They had a bunch of Funko Pops and like Pokemon stuff and crap. But they did have one little short box of comics. So they were all $1 also. So I picked up, I don't know why, I love this cover. I always buy it every time I see it for some reason. Luna Snow number 1. Just a really nice cover there. Also, I picked up Vampirella from Harris, number 5. A variant edition of Gwen Stacy, number 1. With Silk and all the Spider Heroes on there. Cage number 1. The Max version of the Luke Cage comic. Lockjaw number 1. I never saw that before. I like picking up first issues for $1. Then they had Agents of Atlas number 1. And then they also had this one for $1. The War of the Realms, the new Agents of Atlas number 1. So that was a really nice buy for $1. And then this one, I don't know if you guys watch all my other videos, but a couple of months back at the beginning of summer, I went to a Comic-Con, and a guy had this comic in his bargain box, and it was a long story. But anyway, these two had this in their $1 box too. So I picked that one up. Blade the Vampire Hunter number 1 for $1. And then I found somebody else who was selling some comic magazines. So I got this Bizarre Adventures number 27, featuring 3 stories featuring the X-Men. I picked that one up That one was $3. And then another person had some Planet of the Apes magazine. So I'm trying to complete this run too, but these were all $5. So I got Planet of the Apes number 8, number 9, number 12, number 13, number 15, and number 17. So that's everything that I picked up at the sports card convention show. And then at the flea market, I picked up a small batch of books. I was, like I say, I was walking around and I couldn't find anybody that was selling comics. And then just as I was on my way out the door, being all bummed out that I couldn't find anybody, I see somebody's got some comics over there, and he had 25-cent boxes. He had 25-cent boxes. He had some magazines. He had some trade paperbacks. He had a whole bunch of stuff. He told me he just bought a collection, and he was trying to flip it real quick. So everything, all the comics were a quarter. So I ended up picking up Brave New World number 1. This is the first appearance of Ryan Choi, the fourth Adam. So got that one for a quarter. They also had Superman Batman number 22. That's the first cameo appearance of Batman Beyond in DC continuity, I believe. And then he also had number 23 for a quarter. So, and they're in really pretty good shape. Yeah, they weren't bagged or boarded, so I came home and bagged and boarded them. Action Comics number 9. That's the what is that? The second appearance and origin of Calvin Ellis, the Superman from Earth 23. I never had this one. I saw it and I recognized the cover, and I'm like, that's something. Supergirl number 1, the Peter David run for a quarter. Then he had a couple of Catwoman comics, some Adam Hughes covers for 25 cents. So I picked up number 60, 69. These aren't the big money ones, but they're still Adam Hughes. So what are you going to do? For a quarter, I can't complain. Number 73. Then he had some Wonder Woman, Adam Hughes. Again, not the big ones everybody wants to get, but 196 for 25 cents. 197 for a quarter. And then 198 by, I think, what's his name? Phil Noto. That's a nice cover. And here's number 199. So, like I say, you can't go wrong for a quarter. And then I got some Red Sonja's, like cover, I don't think these are cover A's, but from Dynamite. So number 18, that's a really nice cover. This is by, Aaron Lopresti. Then this one is by Kevin Nolan, number 19. That was a nice cover there. Number 25. 25 cents. And then Red Sonja Annual, number 1 for a quarter. Jungle Girl, number 1. Frank Cho. This one I just picked up. This is a reprint, the Jungle Book they did in the old Marvel Fanfare. They did an adaptation of the Jungle Book, and then this just reprints all the parts that were in the various issues of Marvel Fanfare. But for a quarter, I figured why not. Then I never saw this series before either. Marvel Unlimited. This one is featuring Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. I don't know. There's no issue number on here, so I don't know what number this is. But I picked that one up because I never saw it before. And then this one, too, Daredevil 94. This has just got a John Romita Sr. Variant cover on there. Or I'm not sure if it's a variant cover, if that was the original cover, but I picked it up because it was John Romita. Scarlet Witch, number 1, her miniseries for a quarter. Then this one, Sledgehammer, number 1, based on the old ABC show that had a very limited run back in the day. I also picked up a couple of Art Adams covers from the Avengers Classic run. Here's Avengers Classic number 3. Basically, that just reprints Avengers number 3. They did, I think they only got up to 12. They did reprints of all the early Avengers. So I found number 3 and also number 4. That reprints Avengers 4 when Captain America comes back into the Silver Age. Marvel Zombies Marvel Spotlight number 1 for a quarter. Then the Marvel Zombies like source book or who's who, or I don't know, whatever you want to call that. That was a quarter. This one I didn't know Michael Turner did Fantastic Four covers, but I picked that one up because it was a Michael Turner, $5.53 for 25 cents. And then speaking of him, here he did Silver Surfer in Thy Name, number 1. Silver Surfer Requiem, number 1 for a quarter. This one, Thor Rebirth, this reprints, like it says on the cover, 1 through 3. So I thought for a quarter, sure. This one, All-Star Superman Special Edition. This was given out at the theater, I guess, when Man of Steel came out. So again, another promo comic that I picked up for the heck of it for 25 cents. Shanna the She-Devil number 2 of 4 for a quarter. Then a couple of blank variants, Doctor Strange number 1. And then also the Incredible Hulk number 1. And then these he had in there. He had a box where everything was 30% off. So he says, I'll tell you what, I'll just give you half off for everything if you find anything in the box. So I said, okay. So I picked up this Black Widow number 2 variant, the Super War variant. I thought that was a nice cover. It was so for $5. And then he also had this in there, King Size Avengers Annual, number 10, the first appearance of Rogue. So I got that one for $15. Then he had some magazines, like I said. So I picked up this one. I've been looking at this one on eBay a lot, and people are always asking crazy money for it. So I almost bought it like about 3 or 4 times. It's a really nice Joe Chiodo cover. It's Vampirella magazine number 5. So he had a bunch of magazines, so they were $3 a piece. So I picked this one up finally for $3. So I'm glad I didn't buy it online the few times I saw it. Then also I'm trying to collect and complete this run of Doc Savage from Marvel magazines. So that's number 4. I got that for $3. Also, Return of the Jedi, the Marvel Super Special, number 27 for $3. And then last one was Marvel Preview Presents Thor the Mighty. Got that one for $3 too. And then he had these in a box, in a quarter box. And I said, hey, are you really selling these for a quarter? And he goes, no, I can give them to you for $1 though. So I ended up getting Marvel Masterworks, the Mighty Thor, that reprints his first several appearances in Journey into Mystery for $1. And then also I got this one for $1. So, I mean, how can you go wrong? He had a bunch of other ones, but they weren't $1. But he said since these were in the quarter box, he didn't want to back down. I didn't really care, but so I mean, I picked those up for $1 too. So I was pretty happy to get both of those for $1 a piece. And there you go. So that was my experience at the flea market and the trading card show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I think I got some pretty good deals there. Actually, so like the stuff that I just showed you from the flea market, I said the magazines were $3. Comics were a quarter. Those were $1. Basically everything that I just showed you from the flea market, he gave it to me for $40. So I was really pumped and excited to get it for that kind of price. But other than that, again, like I said, that's going to be where I'm end the video. Hopefully, again, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you want to get notified of when I do new videos, I usually do them once a week. Hit the notification bell. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would like to have as many subscribers as possible, or if you know anybody who is interested in this kind of stuff. Like I said, I just like showing off comics. I'm not a speculator. I'm not an investor. So if you're looking for spec stuff, this is the wrong channel. But if you like and enjoy comics like I do, come every time check my videos out every week. I also am on Instagram. easy as can be, all those underscores there. So if you feel inclined, check me out over there. I post stuff a lot on my channel too. And so again, I just want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you all my subscribers that do subscribe regularly. I really like comments. If I answer every comment I get, so feel free to comment on anything you saw in there on this video. But I'm just gonna, again, I'm just babbling now. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll check you all out next time. Good luck out there for comics. Take it easy.